What's going on, guys? Sorry, we're running so late. And now I have an audio check. That's good. All right, so what a thing. Sorry, guys. I updated my OBS last night, I think, right before we did our Patreon stream, which didn't affect anything then. It was just for recording purposes. But then it occurs to me, I have buttons I have to push. I have cameras I have to connect. All kinds of crap, and so those are all kinds of software that needed to be updated along with the main OBS update. So it would be great if all of those things just updated all at once, but unfortunately I don't have that power apparently. Either way, so welcome back to the Doesn't Have to Make Sense channel. I am Shoki, and this is the Thursday stream show thing, which I don't remember if I actually have a header for that whenever we get there. We are running late, so I'm going to go ahead and just get right to it, but you guys should know, oh yeah, of course, all this got jacked up. Give me a second. Had to fix this because, of course, when it reset, everything disconnected. That's what happens. So boop that, and then I gotta come over here, gotta pick the right YouTube thingy. Nope, that's not it. Where's my other window? Okay, I think that'll do it right there. Hold on. There we go. What a dumb thing. Denise will be late. That sucks. Okay, so this is not all requests live. Like I said, I don't think I have a Thursday stream show thing, but I will put up the Friday stream show thing. Just because. All right, either way. So we got a bunch of new music to get to. Because we missed a bunch last week. Running behind. Won't be here tomorrow night, guys. That's why we're doing a stream tonight. Original plans for tomorrow changed because of policy and us having principles. So we're actually going to be recording the podcast tomorrow night and then going out to dinner or possibly midget wrestling. We'll see what happens. Either way. Dr. Plum, a heart doctor, so if we're currently everything is good, tell me why. Hold on. Okay, yeah. It's like, when do you want to come in next? I mean, preferably never, but, you know, that's not how heart doctors work, right? All right, either way, guys. So I need to, like... Oh, I just bonked the camera there. I need to eventually get this into a spot where it's not just absolutely reflected over my shoulder. There we go. Yeah, right? That's funny. Either way, quick roll call. Also, guys, if you're watching but not in the chat, please say hi. All right, so I'm here. Val Prime was here first. Laura 2 is here. Trisha, of course. I don't think I missed anybody else while I was doing other things. By the way, guys, I got a new hat from Boston Scally. It's their new vampire head for this year's Halloween thing. They do a something head every year. I missed the pumpkin head, but if they still have it available, I might buy it tomorrow because it's the only one out of that collection that I want. I didn't like the Frankenstein colors from last year, like purple and green. I think it's kind of ugly, but the pumpkin head one is pretty cool. It's similar to this. And then I have my my ghost head that I've purchased that I like, but either way, I likes it. It's my colors, red, black, and white for the most part. I digs it, and it fits. I always like it when I buy a hat that fits. Cool thing is, if you already have one in this same exact model, but you can just order it in the correct size. If it's a new model you don't have, you have to buy around your size and then return one. How many do I have now? I don't know. 24, 25? I don't actually know anymore. If I recall correctly, there's 17 on that door. Not at the moment, but normally 17 on that door. And I think 8 or 9 on that door. So for those who clearly haven't been in my room, the main entryway, my hats are on the door on the inside facing this way, and those are the hats I tend to actually wear, you know. But of course, the ones I wear all the time are the ones closest to the doorknob. The other ones, more specialty hats, are things that I'm not going to wear because it's summer or whatever. Like my Easter hat, I don't tend to wear that out very often, but it's a nice hat. But then over here on this door is the more limited edition stuff that, you know, like the yearly releases. I do have another new one. It's over there. It's their 12-year anniversary hat, for those who give a shit. But then other things like the heavy-duty wool ones that I probably wouldn't wear outside of winter, they're usually over there. And then a couple of the other roses, I believe, are on that door. And the faux leather one I have is over there, too. It's a nice hat, but it does not breathe. So outside of like cold weather, you don't really want to wear it either way. So I have plenty of them. I think I had 2 open hangers. So I bought 2 new hats. That should get me there. So either way, let's go ahead and see what we're going to be looking at here tonight. This is not in a particular order there. Okay, so we do have COLM has a Lord of the Rings tavern version. So it's Lord of the Rings songs, but it's tavern music. It's been quite some time since we looked at a new COLM song. And that's because he's been doing a lot of like Warhammer 40k shanty things. And I'm just like, So maybe because it's basically a whole album, maybe we'll just do that one night on the Patreon. By the way, guys, Patreon, we did trivia night last night. It was a lot of fun. We learned some things that we didn't know. And a lot of us had issues with certain subjects. But if you're interested in that, we do it once a month at the beginning of the month for all levels of the Patreon, even the freebies. can enjoy that as well. But of course, if you want to help support this channel, it's for $5 a month. Or if you want to check out the Now You Made It Awkward podcast, the uncut version is on the Patreon as well for $5. And if you want to see me review things or follow vlogs or anything else like that, if you ever worry about the weird shit behind me here or on the walls over here and all that, or watch me build dioramas occasionally or other things, you can also sign up for that on the Patreon. But it's fun. So yeah, we also do 3 outside of the trivia nights. We do 3 video calls a month. Either way. So new COLM, we've got Connie Talbot doing Mamma Mia from ABBA, and then immediately followed by Emily doing SOS from ABBA. Figured why not. And then we've got Rainbow Girls. Been a while since we checked in on them, but they're doing Unchained Melody live at the Caverns. Figured that might be interesting. And as we saw earlier already, we got Nicholas Yee, nice cello player guy, doing Time After Time, but I don't know if that's the song everybody knows, Time After Time, or like a new actual thing. But he's live in Invermere, wherever that is, British Columbia. Okay, cool. All right, and then we've got a small versus battle, guys. Been a minute since we've done a little bit of a versus. So we're actually going to go head-to-head here. This is going to be 2 different groups covering the Cranberry song Zombie. So we've got State of Mind with David Garcia and Drew Jacobs doing that one. So that should be interesting. But then followed by Professor Nick Harrison doing an AI soul cover of Zombie. So we got a rock version and a soul version of it. So that might be interesting. And then we've got What a Wonderful World from our good friend Sheridan Brass. Should be nice. An interesting valley he's in here. And then we have Dave Melodica wrapping up his album with The Devil's Song, official music video, which means that the album and everything should be available for purchase. I might check that out, buy that tomorrow. New Citizen Soldier, Worth It All. And then wrapping up with something we could have done the other night, but didn't have time. We've got Eric Gronwall covering Frank Sinatra's My Way. So this should be good. Baby Jessica was rescued from the well. Interesting. I have a Jessica. She's in there. I call her baby. And she's not feeling very well. Yep. I just put all that together just now. All right, hold on. Let me double check all my settings. Anytime you update software, you got to make sure your settings are all correct. I think they all are. Okay, cool. Actually, I think I owe you guys 2 Patreon podcasts. I don't think I edited the last one, so I need to get that out. And in fact, I need to finish editing the podcast. But I just got to slap that together after we're done here. All right, either way, so let's go ahead and get started here with our Call Me Boy. Lord of the Rings. I have no idea if he's just going to do like a combination of a bunch of the Lord of the Rings songs. So let's see. All right. I think that's the Shire theme, Frodo's kind of theme. But I thought maybe there'd be singing, but then I realized there's probably no words to these songs. My microphone keeps syncing. still sinking. Not tonight. If it was not a school night, I would say yes. We're already like full up. Save for next week. It does not appear that his 50 frames per second likes this low lighting. Kind of wish he had actually put which songs were which. Yeah. Okay, then. I guess I kind of was hoping he would be doing like the songs that had, lyrics. Still fun, but yeah. It's been a minute since we checked in with him. 28 thumbs down. Wow. That's a abnormal amount. Give me a second. Let's see here. Yes, he's got a bunch of weird stuff here. And then, of course, the K-pop Demon Hunter stuff, which I don't care about yet because I still haven't watched it. And there's all the 40K, D&D, Space Shanty, Helldivers. Yeah. I think I just because they're things I don't care about. It's the reason I haven't bothered to check in. Okay, either way. Yep, yep. I mean, it would have been nice to just know what song was being played at the time. You know, just hey, put it on the screen. Because after like the third one, I'm just like, I don't even know. Couldn't even recognize half of them. All right, Connie coming in here with Mamma Mia. Normally she's got kind of a slow piano. I thought I had my phone on mute. I did not. All right. I assume it's just going to be very melodic.
I've been cheated by you since I don't know when.
Yeah.
So I've made up my mind, it must come to an end. Look at me now, will I ever learn? I don't know how, but I suddenly lose control. There's a fire within my soul. Just one look and I can hear a bell ring. One more look and I forget everything. Whoa, Mamma Mia, here I go again. My, how can I resist you? Mamma Mia, does it show again? My, just how much I missed you. Yes, I've been broken hearted, blue since the day we parted. Why did I ever let you go? Mamma Mia, now I really know. My, I could never let you go. I've been angry inside about things that you do. I can't count all the times that I've told you we're through.
I zoned out for a minute, sorry.
And when you go, when you slam the door, I think you know that you won't be away too long. You know that I'm not that strong. Just one look and I can hear a bell ring. One more look and I forget everything. Whoa, Mamma Mia,
It's weird because
here I go again.
used to it being a much more hype
How
song.
can I resist you? Mamma Mia, does it show again? My, just how much I missed you. Yes, I've been broken hearted, blue since the day we parted. Why did I ever let you go? Mamma Mia,
Yeah, I need something more than just piano.
even if I say bye-bye, leave me now or never. Mamma Mia, it's a game we play. Bye-bye doesn't mean forever. Yes, I've been broken hearted, blue since the day we parted. Why did I ever let you go? Mamma Mia,
Hmm. Yeah, I think it was a mix of attempting to keep the energy the same while also making it slow and melodic. It's weird. Not bad because she's still good at it. But yeah, I kind of wanted like something different. I don't know. Hmm. Okay. Well, yeah. It's like maybe don't just only do piano. Add a little bit more. I mean, like at bare minimum, put on like a spangly jumpsuit or something. You know, get into like full disco mode. All right. Well, let's go see if Emily does the same thing with this song. Like they're both doing ABBA. That can't be a coincidence. So let's see. I don't know if I know this one off the top of my head.
Where are those happy days? They seem so hard to find.
Oh, this song. Got it. Also, her production quality is different.
I tried to reach for you, but you have closed your mind. Whatever happened to our love? I wish I understood. It used to be so nice, it used to be so good. So when you're near me, darling, can't you hear me? SOS.
Now this one feels like it's got
The
more
love
energy.
you gave me, nothing else can save me. SOS. When you're gone, how can I even try to go on? When you're gone, though I try, how can I carry on? You seem so far away, though you were standing near. You made me feel alive, but something died, I fear. I really tried to make it out. I wish I understood.
I'm not dancing, my back itches.
What happened to our love? It used to be so good. So when you're near me, darling, can't you hear me? SOS. The love you gave me, nothing else can save me. SOS. When you're gone, how can I even try to go on?
Need a proper back scratcher in here.
When you're gone, though I try, how can I carry on?
I gotta sit up. Slouching too much. Yeah, it should have been done with more people.
So when you're near me, darling, can't you hear me? SOS. And the love you gave me, nothing else can save me. SOS.
Like if she had gotten with Connie and like the Boyce Avenue guys, like have multiple vocals, that would have been good.
When you're gone, how can I even try to go on? When you're gone, though I try, how can I carry on?
One thing I do like is watching the piano work.
When you're gone, how can I even try to go on?
Okay. Did we watch the Goo Goo Dolls? I thought we did. Nope. Yep, we did. Okay, cool. I was gonna say I thought we watched that one, but it's been a few weeks. Yeah, it's a really pretty piano. Probably a bitch to clean though. I assume that a studio tends to have like really active like dust collection. I would assume, unlike my room, which just collects dust on everything. I need to do a fall cleaning, really pre-spring cleaning. Yeah, there's dust on everything in here. Okay, well, that was cute. It was. I will say it had more energy than the other ABBA song. So of the two, that one was a bit more lively. But either layered vocals or having someone else involved would have been good. So yeah, it is the. It's not so much just the cool disco sounds. It is actually the multiple layered vocals. Well, we should have some of that here with the Rainbow Girls. So live at the Caverns. No idea what caverns they're at. Does it say? Rainbow Girls open for Annie DeFranco and perform. Annie DeFranco. That name sounds familiar. At the Caverns in Pelham, Tennessee. I'll give it a thumbs up just because. I don't know if I've heard their Unchained melody. Let's see. Hopefully it's a decent recording. It's live.
Obviously, let's go spelunking. And so we went on a cave adventure and we got to sing an a cappella song in there. And I doubt they're going to turn all these lights off because safety and fire codes and whatnot.
The invitation is there.
Yeah. But they turned off all the lights and we got to sing an a cappella song. So we thought we'd bring it back and sing an a cappella song for y'all.
Nice little note.
Godspeed your love to me, my love. Oh, my love. Lonely rivers flow to the sea. To the open arms of the sea. Lonely riverside, wait for me, wait for me, wait for me, wait for me. I'll be coming home.
Thank you all so much.
The singing was okay. I don't know if I like what it did they alter the lyrics quite a bit there? That didn't seem, you know. It's like I'm pretty sure there were more words in that song. Maybe I'm just wrong. Either way, Not terrible. When did this go live? It's not even showing me a time, so it must have been really recent. Weird. Just says October 2nd. Interesting. Nah. Yeah, also, it's like you've got all those instruments, just use them. You didn't have to go a cappella. It's like I've liked their stuff before, so I was like hoping that they have the awesome acoustics of a cavern. Yeah. Okay, so see, look, they did a whole thing where they're actually performing more things. I just thought that that would be better. Weird. Hold on. Oh, 8 hours ago. Okay. Yeah, so they got American Dream there. Oof. Oh, well. Such is life. Yeah, Denise is finally here. Okie dokie. Well, to cleanse our palate of that, we're going to get some Nicholas Yee doing Time After Time. And like I said, I don't know. It is Cyndi Lauper. Okay, good. Give it a thumbs up. All right. And where is he again? In Vermeer, British Columbia? This ought to be cool. Let's see. I don't know if any singing is going to happen or it's just going to be. That coat looks very comfy. No, for those who coming in late, no, I will not be streaming tomorrow night because we have plans. So therefore, make it up for tonight. I also have plans Saturday night, and then Sunday's also going to be effectively completely taken. So yeah, very busy weekend starting tomorrow. So yes. Well, there you go. Yeah, you missed a bit of a rant at the end, I think. I'm enjoying this. I like that. And the scenery is very pretty. And then BC.
Hey, it's Nicholas. Thanks so much
Hi,
for
Nicholas.
checking out that live version of Time After Time. This is actually part of a set of 8 songs that I recorded out in Invermere, British Columbia for Vivace. Vivace is a group of filmmakers from here in my hometown that record musicians performing out in nature. You can watch the full video over on their channel and also check out some of the sets that they've recorded with other
nice.
musicians. Thanks so much to Vivace
44
for this
minutes, holy crap.
opportunity, and to my friends Sean and Joselito for joining me.
Okay. Hello, dear. You got your hair already up and done? You ready for bed already? You were already in bed. You got out of bed? Oh. What are you going to do with that big old slice of bread you just left on the counter? Just put it with the spaghetti. Don't just leave it out, you dork. You can put away the food. You can do it. You're a big girl. Such a pain. She put away the spaghetti, but left the garlic bread out. It's on the same plate. Just put both things away. Whatever. Yeah, I mean, well, she didn't come in for literally like 3 months straight, so there was no point in taking times, you know? There's Funicorn, by the way. Funicorn. There we go. I was like, where's the focus? I don't have the light in front of me on. Yep. It's pretty true. It's pretty true. It used to be part of the fun. Oh, well. I did eat too much. I can definitely say I ate too much at dinner. All right, guys. So we are going to be doing a little bit of a versus battle real quick. And I will need you to check your biases at the door. Because we're doing a comparison of covers of Zombie. So we've got State of Mind, you know, bit of a rock group. And we got David Garcia and Drew Jacobs joining them. But we also have Professor Nick doing a soul cover. This should be interesting. So we'll see which direction is more interesting. All right, so I'll give it a thumbs up real quick. All right.
Another hand hangs slowly, child is slowly taken, and the violence causes silence. Who are we mistaken?
Neon.
But you see, it's not me, it's not my family. In your head, they are fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their drones. In your head, they are crying.
So I was wondering if this was going to be more like the Bad Wolves version. I assume so. Nice. Nice. Definitely was picking up where the Bad Wolves version left off. But my biggest critique is trying to rhyme 2025. Because the Bad Wolves version, I believe, said 2018. So, change the way I said. But 2025, that is a hard thing to rhyme effectively. Plus, you're saying 20 twice in a span of thing. I would have just not gone there. Just picked different lyrics. But, point taken. Pretty good music otherwise. Good job. Okay. Yeah. Bad Wolves covered it better. All right, yep. Better is that's what I'm looking for. Subjective. All right. Speaking of better, maybe. We'll see. Apparently Nick is just cranking out songs. It looks like he's doing new songs daily now, not even weekly. I can't even keep up because I think he's released at least 5 new songs since last Saturday. So, either way, it just conveniently he released a version of Zombie. So I want to see. I want to see exactly what he's going to do with this because I don't know how a song's going to lend itself to being a soul version here. All right. First time we've gotten a female voice on one of these that I've heard.
Another hand slowly, child is slowly taken, and the violence caused such silence. Who are we mistaken? But you see, is it not me? Is it not family? In your head, they are fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they are crying. In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? Zombie, zombie, zombie.
Okay, so compared to the other AI covers he's done, which like the vocals have basically been virtually identical, this one is definitely tweaked quite a lot. I do love the chorus in the back.
Another mother's breaking heart is taking over. When the violence causes silence, we must be mistaken. It's the same old thing since 1916. In your head, they're still fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In
That's a good comment. It does feel like a James Bond opening. It does feel like it was like channeling like James Bond or anything of that 60s kind of era, right? I mean, you guys can say one or two. I mean, I'm easily sold on this. So, yeah, personally, definitely preferred this one by a long shot. Like this one changed the song fundamentally. Like, look, say what you will about AI slop, that's not this. Like, I see AI slop constantly, like all day, especially in ads. And one of the comments said, "This is the kind of stuff AI should be used for," because worst case scenario with this, I mean, he's probably not going to make a dime off making this, but imagine an actual person getting up and going, "Hey, I like that arrangement. I know someone who can sing that way," and then they literally just go out and start doing, soul/funk covers based off of this. I liked it. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, and that's what I said. Check your biases at the door, because See, the thing is, just because a computer did it, a person told the computer what to do, just like you would do with any instrument. It's like it's one thing when you're using AI to steal stuff. It's another when you're using it as a creative tool because you have an idea, but you don't have the means. So that's the thing. Is like, sure, I can't play a dozen instruments. I don't have a female singer, or maybe I only have one who could just do the one vocals because he would have had to sample someone's vocals for this. In theory, because I'm pretty sure the male vocals are his vocals and that he actually sampled for Suno. So, I mean, like, I'm at the point where AI, especially used for music like this, is just a tool like any other instrument would be. Any synth, any voice modulator, any pitch correcting devices. I mean, you guys, we already know we've all been listening to fake voices forever. Now it's just literally, pitch perfect, tell it how to do things, especially if you're taking the time to truly engineer it. Like if you're sitting there, like I told you guys last week, if you're paying for the full version of Suno, you get all of the tracks and you can tweak them. And if there's something you want to change, you can go in and you can change it. Basically like any music producer would do. The only thing is that a human didn't necessarily make those noises. But if you have someone who can do the drums on it, you record the drums, but then you get the rest of it. So it would be one thing if you just told the computer, make me a song, and it just spits out some crap. But in this case, it's a completely re-engineered song using a tool that, almost anyone can do. Probably. That's what I was just saying. The thing about it is that you could make this and then an artist go, "Hey, that's right in our wheelhouse. We're going to do that." Would have never considered rearranging the song that way. So, yeah, you probably can go see this live. Just, from some band, who knows. But hell, we've had computer generated bands for a few decades now, where there's literally like not necessarily anybody on stage. I mean, if you go, not that you guys would, but EDM concerts, one dude standing there with a computer and some turntables and some buttons. And he's just sitting there tapping away. Do you consider that playing music? Because that's almost no difference to this, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to agree with you guys because I'm not that stuck in my ways when it comes to this stuff. I've evolved my opinion on AI. When you're just using it to steal stuff, no. When you're actually using it as a proper creative tool, cool. I'm good with that. Yeah, especially if it's a tool for inspiration. Like we already saw, who was it that? Oh, it was Sons of Legion, where they tried to do an AI song, right? And they took the AI song and actually arranged it and played it. You know, what's the difference? It's exactly what I was talking about doing. So we know that you could do that. You know, instead of paying some ridiculous producer or writer or whoever, God knows how much money, now you change the industry. You can make it a homegrown industry. Cool. Let me come up with this arrangement in the computer. Then it can spit out, hey, do this. And then you go, cool. I learned how to do that now as an artist. Now I turn around and do the song. And you cut out the middleman. Mostly I'm happy about it destroying the music industry as it is and hopefully eradicating copyrights, because that would make life so much easier. So yeah. So, I mean, you guys hear AI all the time, but you accept it as fine. As we've already discovered through, was it Wings of Pegasus or whatever? You know, everybody's always using computers to sound better. But that's acceptable. Some guy sings the lyrics in, lyrics pop out, you sing them into the computer cleans it up, makes it good for you. You still sang the thing, but the computer made you sound good. Now you can do that the way Home Free does it, or you can do it the way Nick does it. What's the difference? Yeah, tolerating is accepting. That's the path of it. It's like the fact that we really accept what anybody sounds like is insane. Yeah. You're like, no, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, anytime you're using autotune or anything else like that, I mean, it is what it is. So that's fine. But using a computer for this way, not acceptable. Even though a human was involved. Still. It's not like the computer did it on its own. If the computer did it on its own, fine. Because you got to think, you had to have fed in some source material for what sound he wanted. Obviously feeding in the lyrics. Sampled somebody's vocals for the female vocals. And then whatever the chorus was built from. Sits there and tweaks the instruments, the vocals, and everything else, just like any other music producer would do. So it's, at some point, it really isn't going to matter anymore. Welcome to the new world. Everything's fake and everything's real. All at the same time. Yeah, we don't drive real cars anymore. Oh, I don't need you to agree. I need to run it into the ground. You should know this by now, Denise. You're going to have to go back a really, really long time to where they didn't have auto-tune, though. Really long time, as we've discovered before. You can bucket all you like. It's already taking over. If it hasn't already, We're already living in a simulation, so it is what it is. All right. Either way, I'm done. Moving on. What a wonderful world. Just right at my point. What a wonderful AI world. Yeah, there's another thing. You're going to start hearing people translating music through AI so they can sing in whatever their native language is, and it will be translated perfect pitch and everything in a voice that sounds exactly like theirs. And you're not going to know the difference because the video is also going to be changed. Think about that. Kyrgyzstan.
I see trees of green.
Tell me he doesn't have. Okay, it's 60. But why? You always shoot at 24, buddy. Why are you shooting at 60 for this?
Red roses too, I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you.
I mean, it's pretty good, but something's off, and I don't know what it is. I don't just mean the visuals, because for no reason whatsoever, he's doing 60 frames per second. 24. If you're doing a music video, always do 24. Always. I don't know. Something about the slight different arrangement.
I hear babies cry.
Yours.
And now watch them grow.
That too.
They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
You can tell that
yes, I
that R.
think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Interesting place to keep horses. It was good. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell the difference. I can see it instantly. I mean, the hard part is, so here's the weird thing about it. You guys are gonna see it at, like, I'm streaming at 60 frames per second for what I'm doing, so I don't know how things look to you on your end through whatever screen you're watching on. The hard part about showing you what the different frames per second are would be like if I did the same video in the different FPS to show you. You know, that'd be the only way to do it. But you'd have to watch it on your own thing. I couldn't do it through the filter of complicated. So the screen you're seeing right here is, if I recall correctly, is set at like 720, and I'm upscaling to 1080, and that's resolution. So I'm upscaling the resolution and doing it at 60 frames per second. I know it's complicated, but it's the way it works. I don't have to do it that way. It just works smoother that way on this computer. The frames per second that I'm watching, because I'm watching the raw native version here, is different for you guys. So what's really funny is, like, whenever we get to 50 frames per second that I always complain about, if I turn it down to 480p resolution, which turns off the HD, turns off the higher frame rate, and I watch it on the little screen right here with you guys, it looks like a normal video, because it's basically like cramming it down, making the resolution better, and the turns off the frame rate. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that wasn't his best. Okay. I mean, we only got 3 more songs. I gotta bust this out by 9:30 anyways, because it's school night. I'll see you around there, Lord. You. Yeah, best thing I could think is to make effectively the same video in different frames per second so you guys could see the difference. Just so you would be able to. Like, that's the only thing. I'd have to do it on the computer because it's the best way for me to actually change the things. Like, cell phone cameras can do it, but a lot of them don't like the other kind of settings. They want to do 30 or 60. 50 probably doesn't exist on most cell phones. 24 is usually restricted to pro mode. So the main thing would have to be videoing in pro mode, pick the thing, and then do the thing. But then I have to edit it, but blah, 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 blah. Either way. I could show you all if you're remotely interested in actually seeing the difference of things. How things, because for the most part, you see something come across on TV, it all looks the same and always has, right? So, either way, Devil Song. Let's go. Dave's final thing in his rock opera, basically.
So you think you can come here and take what's mine?
Yes.
Well, you forgot one little thing, my friend. I am the devil.
By the way, since it's been like 2 months, I believe we left off with Real Dave coming in and stealing the devil's girlfriend after her performance on the last one, if I recall. And they're trying to get out of hell.
I'm afraid you don't get this little fact. I'm the one who rules here. This is my fucking act. I can sing, I can dance, I'm the director too. And of course I do all of that much better than you. You know where you come from. They call me the eater of souls, the almighty beast, the father of woe. So I'm telling you it's better if you don't make me mad. That's something that you will regret. I'll make you cry, oh, I'll make you wish that you weren't born. I'll make you scream and then you'll die, oh, again until you know how this works. I am the one who owns your soul. This is my show, bow to my throne. I'll make you scream and then you'll cry, oh, cry until the sun will dawn, where the night lasts forever. So you call me a cheater? Well, this is not the truth, my friend. Cause I own this place, I make the rules. I am the blade, I am the dice, I am the game, and you can win this fight. Oh, and by the way, even in 1,000 years, you're never gonna groove like I do, never gonna move like I do, and never, ever, ever gonna sing like I do. So get out of here, kid. Oh, yeah! Cry, oh, I'll make you wish that you weren't born. I'll make you scream and then you'll die, oh, again until you know how this works. I am the one who owns your soul. This is my show, bow to my throne. I'll make you scream and then you...
Okay, I know it sounds weird, but those obey Satan signs were actually pretty dope.
Cry, oh, cry until sun will dawn, where the night lasts forever. Now you understand who you're dealing with.
Dear audience, the moment you've been waiting for has finally come. The original concept album, Dear Satan, is finally out on all the main digital stores. It's available to purchase on Bandcamp and on Patreon, together with a book with a full story, a story about me.
Actually, you know, it's not just about you.
It's titled Dear Satan.
Yeah, but there are other characters.
I'm the most important one anyway.
Anyway, if you want to get a
Yeah.
physical copy of the CD and the book, you can click on the link in the description. We'll handle the shipping personally, so it may take a while to receive it.
Be patient, some demons are a bit slow here.
This project is the result of many months of work, so any kind of support will be really appreciated.
Thanks to all of our supporters from Patreon. Of course, they get the chance to download the album for no additional cost. So, let us know what you think about it, and we'll see you next time.
I'm probably going to buy the album and get the book because I was interested in the actual story that goes along with it. Though the funny part is it didn't resolve anything. So it leads like, is there going to be another like a sequel album that continues the story? Because we just know that Real Dave escaped with, I don't remember in the story what the devil's girlfriend's name would have been. Either way, I don't know. I always thought this was a fun project for me. They're all different songs. That one felt very Green Day for some reason to me. Yeah, the chorus is very catchy. Like I said, I like the poster too. Like, I'd have a hard time explaining to my pastor. It'd be like, why do you have an obey Satan sign in your room? It's not the real one. It's this Satan. And I mean, I'm not actually. Damn, if I buy the album, maybe I did obey him. Either way. Well, the problem is that it took so long to produce like the last couple. The story got lost, but the point was dude sells his soul, dies, goes to hell, goes through the different stages. I always thought it was going to be like a nine circles of hell situation, but clearly not because he only did 6. I don't know. I think the book actually spells it all out realistically. So, 6 chapters. Still fun. I enjoyed it. Go back. So what we'll have to do, maybe what I'll do on my own, clearly not this weekend, is go through and watch all 6 music videos back to back and get the whole story and just do a video that way. Because by now I've forgotten all the rest of them. All right, jumping into Citizen Soldier before we wrap up with Eric. Who told you had to heal first? Okay.
I like that they call you loser. I like all your twisted humor. I'm validated when you feel insane. Forget perfection 'cause I can't relate. I like that you come with baggage. I like that your trust's been damaged. Seeing your struggle feels a lot like home. You're living evidence I'm not alone. You got labels, you're unstable, you're dysfunctional and I don't care. 'Cause I see through to the real you, and all your skeletons just can't compare. Every closet that you hide your ghost in, every trauma, every diagnosis. I know you're waiting for the axe to fall, but you're worth it all, you're worth it all.
I know this is new, but it sounds remarkably similar to a song they've already done. And you know, we jokingly said that basically Citizen Soldier started sounding very AI a while back. But I think I've always pointed out that basically, like, the formula for the song is nearly identical every song. But even like their slower ones have the exact same cadence, exact same rhyme scheme, even though the lyrics are changing. While I like the subject matter and generally the lyrics are pretty good, but the songs are really, really just starting to sound like the same song over and over again.
Working every anxious trigger. There ain't nobody with a heart that's bigger. I wanna answer every crisis call, 'cause you're worth it all. You're worth it all. I like your explosive temper. Don't mind all the goodbye letters. I see potential through your darkest thoughts. No one who wanders with a friend is lost. I like that you're pessimistic. I like that you're cold and cryptic. You're not the only one with walls so high. I get to prove that you are worth that climb. Every closet that you hide your ghost in. Every trauma, every diagnosis. I know you're waiting for the axe to fall, but you're worth it all. You're worth it all. Every quirk and every anxious trigger. There ain't nobody with a heart that's bigger. I wanna answer every crisis call, 'cause you're worth it all. You're worth it all. You're worth the mistakes. You're worth every vice. You don't have to change to be loved, that's a lie. You're worth all the shame. You're worth all the times you hated yourself and you wanted to die. So it's okay to break, 'cause I'll be there to say every closet that you hide your ghost in.
Surprised there wasn't a longer pause there. I'm trying to remember what the last like slower song was to pull it up.
Every trauma, every diagnosis. I know you're waiting for the axe to fall, but you're worth it all. You're worth it all. Every quirk and every anxious trigger. There ain't nobody with a heart that's bigger. I wanna answer every crisis call, 'cause you're worth it all. You're worth it all. Yeah, you're worth it all. You're worth it all. Yeah, you're worth it all. You're worth it all. I wanna answer every crisis call, 'cause you're worth it all.
I mean, I like the song, don't get me wrong, but I'm kind of lost in this this formula here. I'm trying to figure out. I don't think it's bulletproof. Probably not. Nope.
Feeling so anxious, I step in your office. Here, how was your week? How do you feel? It's hard to be honest. All I can think about is shutting back down. What's wrong with me? I should be better by now. You tell me be patient, that it'll be worth it. All the suppression, session by session, pull to the surface.
All right, hold on. I mean, obviously a little different musically, but I just want to hear. Okay, that's an unfair comparison. There's another one that's more acoustic like this. I just can't remember which one it was. Is it this one? Probably not. Because most of their songs honestly just come out sounding the same. Nope, definitely that was super heavy. I'll have to figure it out on my own. Figure out which ones were just like that. Either way. good lyrics, and like I was just reading in the commentary there that there's clearly a lot of people that take away different things from it. Oh, I'm sitting here looking for the sitting here trying to open the wrong window. That's why I couldn't find it. All right. Recently, recognition Instagram pagan partnership with DreamWorks Animation. Okay. Use AI for it. Sorry. They probably don't have an AI trained on any kind of indigenous languages. But it wouldn't take long, realistically. It's like you just start feeding a language into it, it'll figure it out. Hell, it comes up with its own languages at this point. All right, let's go check out Eric doing My Way by Frank Sinatra. I'll probably actually end up changing the thumbnail and everything to that to get more views from the Eric Gronwall song.
And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I traveled each and every highway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Regrets.
So I already know he's going to kill this song, and I think I've mentioned it before that my favorite version of this song is technically a parody of the song, but it's just funny. The only reason I like that version of the song is because of where and when it happens, not because it's so spectacularly better.
I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall and did it my way. I've loved, I've laughed and cried, I've had my fill, my share of losing, and now as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way, oh no,
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I don't like that clicking at the end though. That's some ASMR shit there at the end. Either way, we knew he was gonna kill that. I know we wanted it last week, but it was a request night, so couldn't fit that in. It is what it is. Oh well, that was fun. But now I gotta go. No secret song tonight, guys, because I'm just calling it. So either way, I'll see you guys next week for Patreon. So Patreon on Wednesday. Oh boy. Is there anything else crazy going on next week? No, vacation's the week after. So next week should be a pretty much normal week. The week after, we'll be gone Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for vacation. So we'll figure it out. We'll figure something out. So either way, I'll see you guys around. Be good. Have a good rest of your week and or weekend. And much like myself, make sure you go and pay rent if you haven't. Yeah. So, and remember, as always, doesn't have to make sense. But don't eat too much spaghetti, because I definitely did. And I'm paying the price. So, see you guys later.